Well, hello! Hi! I haven't gotten that big a welcome ever. Maybe at birth. Good evening. YoungArts provides emerging artists with life-changing experiences, with renowned mentors, access to significant scholarships, national recognition, and other opportunities throughout their careers to help ensure that the nation's most outstanding emerging artists are encouraged to pursue careers in the arts. To date, YoungArts has honored more than 16,000 young artists with over $6 million in monetary awards, facilitated in excess $100 million in college scholarship opportunities, and enabled its participants to work with master teachers who are among the most distinguished artists in the world. This past year, YoungArts has celebrated unprecedented growth. There were nearly 10,000 applications to YoungArts this year, nearly double, yes, double, the amount of applications ever in YoungArts' 32 years. There is a wide range expansion of programs intended to increase the organization's service to emerging artists in Miami, New York, and Los Angeles, and the appointment of Frank Gehry, Placido Domingo, and Bill T. Jones as artistic advisors, the acquisition of the iconic landmark Bacardi Tower and museum buildings in Florida, in which renowned architect Frank Gehry has been commissioned to design a multidisciplinary arts complex, and the addition of a 10th discipline, architecture and design. The National Young Arts Foundation was established to identify and support the next generation of artists and to contribute to the cultural vitality of the nation by investing in the artistic development of talented young artists in the visual, literary, and performing arts. And as an alumnus of this program, I am a testament of all that the program provides. My name is Blake File, and I am a 2006 Young Arts winner in theater. I consider Young Arts as my artistic backbone, by which I mean the first artistic safe haven that provided me with determination, focus, and encouragement. And since attending Young Arts, I obtained my BFA in musical theater from Emerson College in Boston, Massachusetts, and have since gotten to work all over the country as a member of Actors Equity, alongside some of the most incredible theater artists, including Pulitzer Prize winner Paula Vogel, Grammy nominee Darryl Waters, and Tony Award winner Tamara Tooney. Young Arts also taught me the importance of being a well-rounded artist. As a musical theater composer, I have worked both nationally and internationally, including as the resident composer of a children's theater company in South Korea where I developed children's musicals. And at the end of this month, a full concert of my work will premiere off-Broadway at New World Stages featuring more incredible theater artists, including two-time Tony nominee Robin DeJesus, as well as Broadway's Colleen Sexton, Jane Fitch, Jason Gauthier, and Julia Madison. And now, I would like to thank some of the people and organizations that have made tonight's program possible. Carnival Cruise Lines, the New World Center, we are so thrilled that you had us back again this year, so thank you very much for providing us this incredible space. Seriously. The Miami Herald, the parents and teachers of the students tonight that you'll see on this stage and throughout the week at all the performances and exhibitions. Without your support and your guidance and your love, this would not have been possible. So thank you. And an even bigger thank you to our many other patrons and sponsors from across the country who make the Young Arts program and the dreams of people like me a reality. If you'd like to be one of these patrons, I want to take this moment to let you know that you can tonight. It's really easy. You don't even have to leave your seat. Just text GIVE 2924 to 80088 to donate $10 through global giving to Young Arts. Again, that's GIVE GIVE 2924 to 8088. And thank you. And of course, more thanks are due to our esteemed theater panel who are here with us tonight. So please stand up now and be recognized. Thank you so much for everything you continue to do for our students. I am also especially excited to announce that this performance is being live streamed tonight, so thanks to those of you who are tuning in. Now, I know that you've been told to turn off your cell phones, which I still need you to do. But before signing off, make sure to text, tweet, and Facebook that this performance is being live streamed. Really though. And then turn your phone back off. And tell your friends and family to tune in. All they have to do is visit youngarts.org. And if you like what you see here tonight, please visit our information table in the lobby and visit the website youngarts.org to support Young Arts and get involved. Now, finally, it is my distinct and honorable pleasure to introduce you to our theater finalists tonight. These 21 finalists are selected out of more than 10,000 applications from this year, and they come from across the country. They are here tonight, ready to show you just how talented, and I mean that wholeheartedly, talented they are. So please follow your program insert for information about each finalist presentation. And please join, oh, hello. I hope you donated. Oh, great. And please join me now in welcoming the 2013 Young Arts Theater finalists. Enjoy the show.
ID number is...
I never knew that Hi, my name is Michelle.
Hey, sir, I was reading my application.
Be it gay, black, or flower, it always comes down to the
Yes, exactly. Horse, I am
Hello?
Hello?
Yes,
sorry.
I got in!
What?
I got in! Miami!
A spark, a flicker, igniting a flame, a feeling deep within you knows that things won't be the same. Tingling with excitement
and a healthy dose of fear.
where once there were just hopes and dreams, opportunities appear, a new beginning. Oh, and it feels so right. Hope that someday I have this chance. And here I am tonight. This moment calls out to me, revealing unknown possibilities.
A new beginning,
It's so
Lolana, and ooh, I'm feeling good! This is the Advanced Latin Women's Aerobics class, where we exercise our femininity. And chicas, don't let anybody kid you. Femininity does not come natural. It takes technique. For today's class, our focus is gonna be on men. Ooh, I like that. Hi, you're a man. I like that. Will you love Lolana? You see? Dead silence. Why? Because I'm using bad technique. You can't ask a man to love you. You gotta inspire him to love you. So, okay, chicas, let's inspire. We're gonna warm up our most lethal weapon. Our hips. See this forward and backward movement? Really good for when you're feeling mad. Now, we don't want to exercise too vigorously. If God had meant us to be skinny, he would have made us gringas. Okay. Now, let's do our first combination. First, you target a male. Ay, se me cayó. Now, you bend over and pick it up. See this nice fanny lift you get? Now, for the chicas who like to work with cleavage, it's just a minor adjustment. Okay. Now, let's take it from the top. Put it together. Now, don't strain yourselves. This is very advanced. Ay, se me cayó. See how I'm looking up at the mat? See how I'm toning up my thighs? Try to stay down there for as long as you can. No pain, no gain. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shake it out. You're feeling good, Molly. Shake it out. Why? Remember, being feminine means suffering just a little bit. This was a great workout, chicas. Next week, we're gonna make housework work for you. Feeling good!
I'm ravishing. I could eat a fucking horse. You know, I was on the way over here thinking I'm lucky I didn't walk by any meat. I'm likely to drop down and eat a live dog. I'm half ready to grab a pigeon out of the air and eat its breast. Can I eat that? Is there a fork wine? I am a fool for wine, my friends, a foolish nit. Can I drink that? You know, I was talking to somebody the other day about the redundancy of glassware. I'm sorry, does anybody want any? No? About the conspiracy, really. About the redundancy of just about everything, you know? You buy a glass thing to pour something from a glass thing into, and there you are with a glass thing already. Cheers! Raincoats. You buy a water-resistant thing when you are already, in fact, a water-resistant thing. Like I'm gonna make a purchase that's gonna somehow improve on skin? My ass! I will walk naked down the street and I will show you something about water repellents. It's a conspiracy. The goddamn oligarchy that insists we buy things. Look at this. You eat a noodle from a carton when you already are a noodle eating a noodle from a carton. It is foolish food, my friends, when a noodle eats a noodle.
Men who they call real were really fakes, who left me nothing. But this man they call a fake gave me something real. I've known cruel, cruel men with Christian names that taught me manners. But this man without a name taught me how to feel. They only saw the magic tricks, the smoke and mirrors. Was I the only one to ever see the boys? So now they wanna clip his precious wings and bring him down. But in his heart and soul's the kind of good they can't destroy. And now I wanna see him fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. You need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back on me one day. Baby, when you're in the clouds, please keep a lookout. Baby, darling, find a hideaway for you and I, you and I. Now I wanna see you fly, fly. I'll be your alibi, my baby. Fly, fly, fly away. We didn't get to say goodbye, goodbye. You need to tell me why, my baby. Maybe it's because you'll fly back on me one day. Maybe it's because you'll fly back on me one day. Maybe it's because you'll fly back home to me one day. I'll be waiting for you there. You'll fly back home to me one day.
Hey, sir, I was reviewing my application and it said that I was denied the position. Now, listen, I completely understand that I'm not fully qualified, but, sir, I've got a wife and kid at home. My wife has been in and out of work since she's been sick. Sir, I just want to come home and give my son a reason to smile when he sees me. I mean, as a father, I'm supposed to be able to do that. My father never did that for me. So I just want to do that one thing for him. So, sir, if you could just give me a week to just prove myself, I promise you, sir, that you will never regret it. I see you got kids too, so you gotta feel me on something. So I'm asking you, sir, would you please, sir, just give me a chance.
I have trained myself, going shelf by shelf, and I know every item in the store, every tube, jar, box, bottle, carton, and container, where they are, what they cost, what they're for. Although it's something you have never thought about, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need a man who knows the business inside out, Mr. Marichek, try me. You need help or I'd have never spoken. And why bring someone in when I'm already broken? In this emergency, I wouldn't let you down, Mr. Marichek. Try me. Oh, I can see by the uncertain way you frown that you've asked yourself, why me? For first-class clerking and conscientious working, Mr. Marichek, why not try me? I would gladly grow a mustache if you like, Mr. Marichek. Try me. I would even think of giving up my bike, Mr. Marichek. Try me. For first-class clerking and conscientious working, Mr. Marichek, why not try me?
Hi, my name is Michelle. Oh. Just kidding. No, really. I'm thrilled to be here. So what do you want to know? What do you want me to say? Oh, wait. That's right. This is not a conversation. It's a session. This is my time to share with complete strangers how I feel. Yeah. Well, I want to talk about trees. Yeah, trees. How do you feel about them? No, don't speak. Please don't. Let me. Okay, so you see, my fascination stems from this one tree. Do you get it? Stems? All right, rough crowd. Well, anyway, it's gigantic, and it's right outside my bedroom window. And some nights, I feel like it wants into my perfect pink and white striped room. My room is perfect. No. It's not because it's everything I want. No, that's not it by far. It's perfectly planned. Well, there are the pillows and the balloon shades, the pictures, my bed, the window seat, oh, and the stuffed animals. I have even more stuffed animals under my bed, and okay, yeah, I feel guilty about suffocating them sometimes, but I just feel like it doesn't matter because they don't match. They really don't. Oh. The tree. Well, it won't fall now, you know, because I just predicted it. And the things you think are going to happen, they never do. I mean, it's a relief in a way because you can't know it all. I just feel like in my movie, that's what's going to happen. There's going to be a big thunderstorm. With lightning, and I can see myself crushed. I'm over groups. No offense.
All I'd ever want. My attic, all I'd ever need. Now nothing feels the way it was before, and I don't know how to proceed. I only know I'm meant for something more. I've got to know if I can be astonishing. I'll find my way. I'll find it far away. I'll find it in the unexpected and unknown. I'll find my life in my own way. Today. Turning back, my great adventure has begun. I lay
Do you want to smoke a bowl with me? I mean, Mom and Dad don't mind. I'm not going to get you into trouble or anything. Well, I mean, you know, I say they don't mind, but if they knew I stuck a bud under the cap of Dad's deodorant before our flight, and then he sat there sweating, like in that movie, Maria Full of Grace. Did you see that? I just mean they don't mind that I smoke pot. I mean, Dad doesn't. Mom kind of does. She thinks it's bad for me. No, I think the real reason it bugs her is because Dad smokes pot too, and she wishes he didn't. Dad's a lot cooler than Mom is, really. That's not true. He's cooler in that way, I guess. Actually, you know what? He's really not cooler. He's fucking one of his students. That's pretty uncool, if you ask me. Now, some people would think that that's cool, like those dicks who teach with him in the humanities department, because they are all fucking their students. Or they wish they were fucking their students. Lolita. I mean, no, I don't care, no. He can fuck whoever he wants, and he's a teacher, right? And that's who teachers meet, students. He was just a turd the way he went about it, and he didn't give Mom a chance to respond or anything. And I mean, what sucks now is that I've got Mom watching me like a hawk, like she's afraid I'm gonna have some big post-divorce freak out and become some heroin addict or shoot everybody at school. Or, oh God forbid, lose my virginity. I do not know what it is about Dad's splitting that put Mom on hymen patrol.
Give me your lips and don't take them away.
Give me that thing called love.
I adore you. I worship you.
And in the moonfall, I'll give myself to you.
I never knew I had a story of my own until he told it.
Things will never be the same.
Not me. Not me. Let me tell you something. I am all screwed up right now. I'm all screwed up. And I wasn't like this till you came through that door. Now I'm standing here, I'm sweating, my heart is pounding. 5 minutes ago, I was kissing your ears. And I don't know what's gonna happen next. I don't know. Truth is, half my mental energy right now is fixed on the fact that for reasons I can't fathom, I want to kiss you more. Okay? There it is. And the other half is fixed on the fact that for other very clear reasons, I don't want to kiss you more. I'm standing here about to explode, so don't tell me this has nothing to do with me. Don't tell me this has nothing to do with Walpole or Bronco, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I forget things. Sorry. Whatever happened, he is affected. You are affected. I'm affected. We are all affected. This is stuff. Oh, God, okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. Look. You're traveling from here to Kingdom Come with some crazy energy, right? And you're flinging it at anything that gets in your path. And right now, I'm in your path. Okay? I want to know what's hitting me. I want to know what the hell we're talking about, and I want to know now.
Between the very dead of night and day, upon a steely ship My father wrote little after the Scottish play. He doctored plays to the end, but he only wrote 6 more on his own. The last 4 were very odd plays. They were comedies that ended in wars and tragedies that ended in marriages. They're awful. Still better than what he wrote for my brother. Hamlet, 7 soliloquies. I buried him, as I had my brother, and then my mother, and then my sister. They all have the same story. Those last plays. A father throws away his daughter and nothing will ever be right again until he gets her back. They're full of impossible coincidences. Miraculous statues, pirates, shipwrecks, bears, resurrections. They're completely unbelievable. They're the types of stories that lonely daughters tell themselves on cold, sleepless nights when they think that no one is listening. Audiences loved them. They cried. They believed them. Of course, audiences, they'll believe anything. And I believed them too. Every word. I never knew I had a story of my own until he told it.
I sat there waiting in that cafe and never guessing that you were fat. That you were near. You were outside looking bald. I am so sorry about last night. Last night, I
'Cause they told me I can't be holdy till when music starts playing. To ease my longing, there's nothing wrong in me standing out here and saying, come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day, darling, my darling, 'tis all I can say. Just come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day. Give me your lips and don't take them away. Come, dearie, near me so you can hear me. I've come to whisper this softly, for though I'm yearning to shout my burning, the words come tiptoeing off me. Oh, come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day, darling, my darling, 'tis all I can say. Just come to me, bend to me, kiss me good day. Give me your lips and don't take them away. When I was 9, I had some chickens that I raised as pets. They were the only pets I've ever had, and I loved them. They would eat out of my hands when I fed them, and would follow me around the yard, like dogs do their owners. Mama had a boarding house then, and on the Christmas of my 9th year, she didn't have any money to feed her boarders, so without telling me, she went out back and killed my chickens for their Christmas dinner. When I found out, I became ill. I had a raging fever for a week. Mama says the illness was never diagnosed. When I see her now, she's all smiles and honey. She doesn't know the pain and the bitterness and the unhappiness she's caused me. Sometimes when I'm around her, I have to walk out of the room to keep from telling her. I am no orphan, but I think of myself as an orphan, belonging to no one but you. I intend to have everything that I didn't have before. A house of my own, some land, a yard, and in that yard I will plant growing things, fruitful things, fig trees, pecan trees, pear trees, peach trees. And I will have a yard and chickens. And I do believe I now might have these things because you married me. I adore you. I worship you. And I thank you for marrying me.
A simple choice, nothing more. This or that, either or. Marry well, social world, businessman, clever girl. Or pin my future on a green glass love. What kind of life am I dreaming of? I say, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I crave it. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'll brave it, thick and thin, rich or poor time. Gimme years and I'll want more time. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I'm free now. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I see now fly dove, sing sparrow. Give me Cupid's famous arrow. Gimme, gimme that thing called love. I don't care if he's a nobody. In my heart, he'll be a somebody, somebody to love me. I want it. Give me that thing called love. I want it. Here I am, Saint Valentine. My bags are packed. I'm first in line. Aphrodite, don't forget me. Romeo and Juliet, me fly dove, sing sparrow. Give me Fat Boy's famous arrow. Give me that thing called
First you're flying through the air.
like a bird on a wing.
Understanding for the first time that one moment can change everything.
As a red-blooded white woman, I can't allow you all to go on like that. Because today, I'm gonna be a white girl. I'll retroactively wake myself up. Lo and behold, a white girl in my bed. But first, I have to call a white girl I know for some more accurate information. What's the first thing white girls think about when they wake up in the morning? Do they wake up being glad they ain't niggas? Or do they worry about getting to work? Do they work? Do they play Isadora and wrap themselves up in sheets and go tiptoeing to the kitchen to make that swell house coffee? Oh, I know. The first thing a white girl does in the morning is fling her hair. Okay, so now I'm done with that. I'm gonna go water my plants. But am I a poor white trash white girl with an old jelly jar, or am I a sophisticated Protestant suburbanite with 2 volumes slugged already and a porcelain water carrier leading me up the stairs strewn with heads of dolls and nasty smelling white husband person's underwear? Being a white girl by dint of my will is much more complicated than I thought it would be, but I thought I should try it since so many men like white girls. White men, black men, Latin men, Jewish men, Asians, everybody. So I thought that if I was a white girl for a day, I might be able to understand this better. I'm gonna call this Thinking About White Girls because Helmut Newton already got a book out called White Women. You see what I mean? That's a bestseller. I walked past the store one day, had a sign said, "White women sold out." I'm still in my kitchen, what with having to fling my hair one last time after taking 20 Valium a day to consider the ERA and all the men in the world in my ignorance of the world. It is overwhelming. Boy, I'm so glad I'm colored. I can wake up in the morning and think about anything. I can remember Emmett Till and not have to smile at anybody.
You know what? Yes, fine. I'm the asshole. But this isn't fun. This is work. That's why it's called a job, which comes from Job, which means to suffer. This is business, all right? In America, in business, this is how we talk, and this is how we dress. Seal of approval. You go down to 15, you take a left to the mailroom, every single person working there is black. Oh my God, we're not supposed to talk about that! But listen, all right, listen. This is the truth, all right? This is reality. They work here, they're a part of this community, and a community has rules. I took this position. I made changes. I don't want to see gold teeth. I don't want to see your butt cheeks hanging out of your pants. See people dressed like hoods, like killers. And listen, I've heard it all before, all right? I've heard it. Hey, man, it's just my image, you feel me? It's just my style. No. Can we stop that and use our rational minds for a moment? Yeah? What style is being promoted to the world, huh? What image is being portrayed? What if I walked in here, 9 a.m. tomorrow, white hood on my head? No, it's just an image. That's just my style. Yeah. Oh, listen, and then there's this whole music thing, right? And, I try to be a hip guy, I try to be with it. You want a radio on your desk in the mail room, yeah? Knock yourself out. But now what you play on that radio, that's my bone of contention, all right? All the hip-hoppity, crotch grabbing, bang, 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 whatever. You can't play it for your mother, then don't play it in here. Now, it's not like I listen to Tommy Dorsey, all right? But please, wax out your ears and listen to these lyrics. Lyrics like, yo, 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 bitch, 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 I got a big dick, swag. That's not music. That's hateful. And what right does any human being have to be hateful? Huh?
He hasn't even come out to his parents yet, which is really quite boring at this point. But frankly, they don't seem like the type of people I want to spend my holidays with, so it works out for all of us. But he's out everywhere else, so it's mostly normal. I mean, it's a negotiation, like any other relationship. He lets me watch CNN 24/7, and I let him watch that show where the people hop across those big rubber balls into the mud. He puts up with my tirades on healthcare reform, and I put up with his Martha Stewart magazines all over the place. We make compromises. That's all I'm trying to say. And he's not even that fanatical about that whole Jesus thing. I mean, he's pro-choice, he believes in stem cell research, and he may even vote for a Democrat in the next upcoming election. And we're talking about having a baby. Well, I'm doing most of the talking. He just sits there and nods a lot, but it's mostly good. The one problem we have been having is the praying after sex. That's the one little quirk I'm still having a hard time with. It's just something that's really been bugging me lately. I mean, it's not even like I see it. It's not like he kneels at the side of the bed flogging himself with a leather switch or something. I mean, I wish, right? No, it's more like he feels dirty and silently asks for forgiveness. I mean, he hardly ever does it, but when he does, it's just like, really? All the other stuff I can deal with. But the praying after sex, it just makes everything feel a little tainted. I mean, how am I supposed to feel loved for real with all of that in the way?
Chief cook and bottle washer, that's what I always was, doing what some cook and bottle washer does. Go stand and take the tickets, go make the corn go pop, bread to bake and beds to make and rugs to shake and floors to mop. Then when we break at 7, up clomps my thoughtful bet, saying, "Hey, why ain't my dinner ready yet?" Oh, what having life can be when you're chief cook and bottle washer like me. Chief cook and bottle washer, that's what I always did. Then I had the great good luck to have a kid. So now it's warmed the bottle. See what she's crying for. Bathing, wiping, rocking, typing, baking, taking, mopping, pop. Exactly like I did before. Then daddy's home at 7. Reeks in a bassinet, saying, "Hey, why ain't my dinner ready yet?" Oh, what having life can be when you're chief cook and bottle washer. A big chief cook and bottle washer, chief cook, bottle washer, and baby maker like me. But now, hallelujah, I'm through. Daddy's gone and the baby makes 2. My time, how it's way overdue. My bills are paid, my future's made. I'm selling off this rat hole. I'm getting off my knees, on my way and in my prime and at my ease. Go let 'em burn the bunting. Let all the mopping stop. There'll be no more bread to make or beds to make or bananas to mop. Hey, water! Grab my lunch. I'm getting on subject. And hear me say, "Hey, ain't my dinner ready yet?" Oh, what heaven it will be when I got cooks and bottle washers, a load of cooks and bottle washers.
to call me a faggot or to dislocate my shoulder. And all of a sudden, I'm getting this stream of consciousness monologue about your dead dog while I'm trying to spend the only moments of my day that don't truly suck. And you see, there's some missing component to this conversation other than an attentive listener. Segue, I suppose. Forgive my bluntness, please don't hit me, but I could give two shits about you or your vacant mind or your morbid curiosities or your dead fucking dog. In shop class last spring, you twisted my arm behind my back and told me that you wouldn't let go until I said that, and I quote, "I like to get it up the ass." Messing with me. That makes me feel a lot better. At least now I know that it was all in good fun. Oh, no. Now I remember, through the screaming and the searing pain, I definitely recall laughter. Any way I can contribute to the fun of the group, fuck you, CP! I would rather you say, we beat the shit out of you because we can't stand you, than for you to say that you were just messing with me. That implies light teasing or slightly opprobrious behavior. I haven't eaten lunch in the cafeteria for 2.5 years for fear of going home with some part of it smeared across my shirt. I haven't been in the bathroom on campus since that time my head got slammed against the wall. I believe you were there. And how does one act gay? By playing the piano? No. It must be all those times that I ogled the football team. Maybe I'll stop carrying around a pink purse, openly sucking dick in plain view of the entire student body. I just want to be left alone. I don't need social pointers. All right. All I need from you is an apology for the 5 minutes that you've stolen from my day. So please,
choices to pursue. Understanding it's okay to be
distinctly,
uniquely
you.
I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So, come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I am. I don't want praise, I don't want pity. I bang my own drum. Some think it's noise, I think it's pretty. And so what if I love each feather and each spangle? Why not try to see things from a different angle? You're life is a sham, till you can shout how loud I am what I am. I am what I am, and what I am needs no excuses. I deal my own deck, sometimes the ace, sometimes the deuces. There's one life and there's no return and no deposit. One life, so it's time to open up your closet. Life's not worth a damn till you can say, hey world, I am what I
YoungArts finalists in theater. Thank you for celebrating these talented young artists.